Hello, welcome to the Roy Rogers News Channel. Thank you for watching. Alright, and over here is player Coach Edo. He wants me to call him Michael, so there we go. Alright, Michael, would you like to say hello? He's probably getting his mic.
Hello.
Great.
What's
Great. Alright, so let's go ahead and spectate Slowking's Freezing Tournament, hosted by the champion Mike. Blind Ioto vs Exoa. We'll be right back. Please stay tuned to the Roy Rogers News Channel for further tournament commentary. Oh yeah, we're back. Yes. Blind. Blind Ioto vs Exola. Alright, Exola is going to be withdrawing Hitmonlee, and Meganium is going to be coming in. Armaldo's going to switch into Quillfish. Alright. I think Exola is going to be switching from Meganium to Vaporeon. Alright. Quillfish is going to be going into Crobat. Well, both opponents are exposing their parties without even doing a single attack. Vaporeon could be doing some... Oh. I don't think Vape is going to stay for very long. Yeah, I don't think Vape really wants to stay on Lantern. Lantern, I think, is going to do Thunderbolt. Yep, Thunderbolt. Predictable here. I think that Lantern's going to switch into Crobat because Bindo is probably predicting Giga Drain, but it's not going to happen. But Lantern, just to be safe, is going into Crobat. There we go. Okay. This match is moving kind of, I guess you could say, moderately fast, in a sense. Alright. Stuff is happening so quick. And, yeah, Aggron is probably going to switch out, predicting some sort of water move, probably to Vaporeon. Yeah, I'm thinking that Exola is going to be going into Vaporeon. If I were Bindo, I would try to do Thunder Wave. And let me look it up, but I think Quillfish can learn Thunder Wave. Quillfish moves. Let's see here. Shockwave. There we go. I knew it can learn Thunder Wave right here. Quillfish can learn Thunder Wave. So, yeah. There we go. There's the Quillfish. It learns Thunder Wave, so know that now. Alright, great. This match is moving moderately fast, so my mind has to move 2 to 3 steps faster than the match, so yeah. Alright, so I think that Quillfish is probably going to switch, predicting that oh, I think Vaporeon might do a growth here. I don't know. I think it could. There we go. And Vape, I think, is going to go right back out into Meganium. Now, if I were Bindo, I would predict that, and I would actually try to do Ice Beam. I don't know if this Lantern has Ice Beam or not, but I think that'd be a very good idea to have here because of the Lantern. Clefable. Alright, that's fine, that's fine. Alright, so Lantern's gonna be doing Lantern's gonna be doing the Thunderbolt here. Yeah, Lantern's gonna switch because Clefable in I think this is UU, I believe. Let me check. Yep, Hitmonlee's in UU, so this is UU. Yeah, I wanted to check. Sorry about that, but my mind is kind of really, I guess you could say that I'm preparing for Unova, and I've been saying that with my team. I've been up the whole night last night, just preparing for Unova. But the good news is that at least I got one thing prepared for Unova. So there we go. Alright. Alright. Back to the match here. I know some of you may start writing me some angry comments if I don't get back to the match here. Like I said, my mind is still kind of fried from last night, but I'm gonna try to salvage what's left in here in my head here. Meganium is going to switch into Clefable. Super Fang. Alright, Clefable I don't think is going to really appreciate that. Ooh, nice! Ooh, oh, that's a good move. Oh, wow. Oh, wow, that is impressive. That is really impressive. Alright, so Super Fang, there we go. Let's see here. Now, I'm not too sure if this Crobat has Heat Wave or not. If it does, then it can hit Aggron neutrally. But Aggron, I don't think its special defense is really good. I know that its defense is just awesome, but its special defense is really not the best. Let's see here. Alright, so defense 180, special defense is 60. So, if there was a neutral move that hit Aggron that was special, it would probably do a lot of damage to Aggron. But, yeah, and with Brick Break, I think that if a move hits Aggron here, then I think Aggron is going to faint because of the 4x weakness. I mean, alright, so let me go and check the stats again. I don't think its HP is very good either. Sorry. Fire Punch. So, alright, so 4x weakness to Caesar, which Caesar has a pretty good defense stat, but the fact those 4x weakness really does kind of overwhelm that. Alright, so Aggron, 70 is decent, but it's not really the best. Yeah, and Caesar. I know that some people may ask me about Caesar. Caesar's defense is 100, but the HP, actually it's the same as Aggron. It's decent, but it's not the best, which is why Caesar and Aggron are mostly played in UU, because of their kind of decent HP stat. I mean, I know a lot of Pokemon that have better HP stats. But that's another topic for another day. UU, there we go. There's the roster. Alright, no, maybe what I should do is whenever when there's these matches, I should pop up the UU roster. So that way I won't have to keep popping up my text over and over again. I just thought about that just now, so, you know. Yeah, Roy Rogers Incorporated is always, is always thinking about ways how to improve your experience here. That is the key. By the way, the battle animation is is going to radically change. You're going to see the Pokemon sprites are are going to remain the same, but the battles. If you've seen my PTS coverage, then you know that the battle animation is going to radically change from this to something a lot more awesome. You'll have to see when Unova hits the live server. All right. But for now, enjoy this, or if you're watching the time Unova is coming in, all I got to say is, memory lane here. You can enjoy a bit of some brief nostalgia, if you will. Yeah. All right. So, for any of you that are still waiting for Unova to come in, if you're a 2012 player. While this tournament is still trying to get situated, I'm going to tell you a bit of some advice here. If you're a 2012 player, take pictures of those trainer sprites. Take a picture of the Pokemon Fire Red and Leaf Green sprite, because on Pokemon, those sprites are going to fade away. In fact, I might want to mention that in my headline video, that those sprites are going to fade away, and you'll probably never see them again. And I noticed this a long time ago. And when Darkshade kind of moved, or whenever he kind of changed the sprite designs to include tons of clothing, there was a general gut of mine that said that these Fire Red and Leaf Green sprites are not going to be permanent, and they're going to fade away gradually. So, if for any of you that played back in 2012, who has kind of a dark green sprite, or a dark green Fire Red sprite, or a blue Pokemon Fire Red sprite, my advice is to take pictures. Oh, by the way, not nice Crobat getting burned, but my advice is take pictures. I'm going to mention that a little bit more in the headline video, but I'm just going to throwing that out there for any of my tournament viewers who may be people who played back in 2012. My advice is to take pictures of your sprite. All right, so there we go. Back to the match here. So, Misdrevious. I have to say it with that accent. Misdrevious. There we go. Alright, so... Alright, my jollies are over here. Now, alright, Heal Bell. That's good. That's good. That means Crobat's no longer burned. Misdrevious still has the substitute up. I suspect that Misdrevious is probably going to do something... Alright, so, yeah, this is the Calm Mind. Misdrevious. This is the Calm Mind set. I know that there's... Alright, so... Misdrevious, there's usually a Calm Mind set, a Stall set, a Perish Song set, which is actually, believe it or not, I don't think it's used too often, because a lot of people, they know Misdrevious's main sticking point is that it's a Perish singer. So knowing that, yes, I didn't want to say songer because that didn't sound right, so I said Perish singer. So knowing that, there are different variations of Misdrevious, and there we go. Alright, so let's go ahead and pop up Misdrevious here. Actually, I don't know if it might be NU. It might be over NU. Alright, so let's go and look at all tiers. Misdrevious. Alright. So there's its base stats. It's kind of decent. It's, HP is, it's not really good, but, it's decent. I mean, it's good enough for UU. But it's, I would not suggest bringing in a Mischievous and OU. I would not suggest it. Considering the fact that there are much better options out there. This is the Calm Mind set. Alright, so substitute Calm Mind and Shadow Ball. No, I don't know what the fourth move is. I don't know what the fourth move could be either another special attacking move, or it could be Pain Split and HP Fighting. Thank you. And or HP Fighting. Thank you so much, player. Oh, sorry. Thank you so much, Michael. There we go. Thanks so much, Michael. Yes. It could be HP Fighting. All right. So Clefable. Clefable's gonna be coming in. Crobat is gonna switch into Armaldo. Ooh, nice. Nice flamethrower. Alright. That didn't pull off the burn though, but if it did, that would have been great. My prediction is that Clefable is probably going to switch. Predicting predicting Armaldo to do a potential Brick Break or Superpower. I'm leaning more towards Superpower. I don't know if this... Actually, I don't know if this Aggron... this Aggron is leftovers. Alright, so it's leftovers. It probably has Superpower on it. Probably has Superpower. So Aggron's... Well, we all know that Aggron has Rock Blast. Alright. Armaldo is going to rest here. So that's going to recover Armaldo's health here. Alright. So Armaldo's going to be resting there. Alright, Hitmonlee is going to come right in. Hitmonlee feels the need to come in because Hitmonlee could do Brick Break or some sort of thing. But you know, it did recover with the Wish, but I do think that Hitmonlee has a lot more in store than what it's advertising. Yeah, Lantern's not going to survive that. Oh, man. Why is Bindoto keeping Quillfish, though? I mean, that's... I'm kind of asking myself this. Why does he have something special with it? I mean, I don't know. And plus it has Poison Point, too, so if Hitmonlee decides to do Superpower or something, then Hitmonlee can have a status ailment. So there we go. I guess Bindo was thinking, well, he might do Earthquake, so I'm just gonna let Lantern faint. But all right. Ooh, nice. My golly. Bindoto is really, really good at his trade. But at the moment, his party's not really doing so well. I mean, it's, you know, he kind of has that he only has 3 Pokemon left, and he's really trying to hold on. But he's holding on quite well. So Clefable's going to go directly into Vaporeon. Vaporeon's going to be hurt with the spikes. Armaldo's going to be fast asleep here. Alright. Vaporeon is going to be doing Surf, which that's going to hit. That's going to hit hard. Yeah, that's going to hit really hard. Ooh. Well, the good news is that Vaporeon can at least set up. I mean, if it wants to, it could. It could set up with growth and not worry about Lantern in the way. Alright, so Crobat's going to come in, and I can predict what Crobat might do. Taunt, because Taunt prevents growth. That is my prediction. Crobat, I think, might do Taunt to prevent that growth. I don't think that was a good idea to do Sludge Bomb because of that. I mean, if I were a Bindo Oto, I would have tried to block growth. I mean, I thought that'd be my suggestion there. All right. Yeah, Quillfish is not going to live that. All right. GG, Exola has defeated Bind Oto. All right, great. So now it's Predakiller vs Exola. Or, sorry, Exoa. We'll be right back. Please stay tuned to the Rare Roger Channel for further tournament commentary. Alright, we are back. Finals match. Predakiller vs Exola. Alright, turn number 1. Alright, so Lapras. Lapras is going to switch into Hitmontop. Alright. Intimidate is going to lower down Kangaskhan's attack. Kangaskhan's going to be doing low kick. Wow, nice. I didn't know Kangaskhan can learn low kick. You learn something new every day. But, great. All right. Hitmontop is going to switch back into Lapras, and Quillfish is going to switch into Clefable. All right. Predakiller is going to be doing Ice Beam here. Ooh. Whoa. That does not look good for Clefable. Clefable is kind of frozen in time, if you will. So Clefable is... Clefable is going to switch. Yeah, I kind of suspected that. Alright, so... does Lapras have Thunderbolt? That is the question of the day, and I don't know the answer to it. Maybe Lapras doesn't want to use Thunderbolt yet, but I don't know. Alright, so Blastoise is going to do... Nice! Nice! I like the Suction Cup's ability. Yeah, Blastoise is probably going to switch out. Alright, great. So Lapras is going to switch maybe into... probably... wow, I don't know. Alright, Kangaskhan? Yeah, because Kangaskhan has low kick. Alright, I guess that's a good thing. Alright, so... Kangaskhan's he's going to be like a ping pong ball. Exola is going to be going from Blastoise to Kangaskhan to Quillfish. Alright, great. Curse. Alright. Now, I don't know what this Quillfish has in store. I don't know if it has Ice Beam or... Ooh, Toxic. I do like the Bullet Seed, though. I do like the Bullet Seed. Ooh! Alright, whoa. I'm going to predict another Pain Split. That's my prediction. Either that or... Alright, Meganium. Meganium came by surprise. Grudelli is continuing to do Bullet Seed. Predakiller is hoping to catch Exola off guard. Nice. Alright, so that means Clefable's no longer frozen. Alright. Meganium is... if Predakiller can knock out Meganium, then that means there's going to be no more Cleric. Alright. So Exola's going to be switching Meganium into Clefable. Alright, and Credeli's going to go into Altaria. Alright, ooh, nice. Predakiller also has his own Cleric, known as Altaria, or Altaria. Alright, Altaria and Meganium are the two Clerics. Alright, so there's the spikes. Yeah, Quillfish is probably going to switch, predicting a Thunderbolt, potentially. I would go into probably I wouldn't say Clefable, because Clefable can kind of wall off special hits. Quillfish is going to be going into Clefable. There we go. And there's Thunderbolt. Well, there we go. Just like what I predicted. Alright. So Lapras does have Thunderbolts. That's good. So Thunderbolt and Ice Beam. I don't know what the other moves are that Lapras has, but yeah. Alright. Clefable's going to be doing a soft-boiled. I feel almost like that Clefable is the UU equivalent of Chansey. Well, that's what I feel like, because Clefable can learn soft-boiled as well as Chansey can. Alright. Clefable's going to switch into... Ooh, Haunter. Nice. Alright, great. Sludge Bomb. Alright, great. Ooh. Both opponents are doing some pretty heavy hits to each other. Alright. As long as Altaria is around, Caesar doesn't have to worry, because Caesar can always heal off its burn with Altaria. Alright, so Caesar was able to predict the switch, so that's good, that's good. Alright. Even with the 50% attack nerf with the burn, it's still... Burn was still able to pull off. Sorry, Caesar was still able to pull off that pursuit pretty well. All right, it wasn't able to knock out, but it did take a pretty good. The Haunter did take a pretty good chunk of damage. So Lapras, all right. So Predakiller is just he wants to remain there. He wants to do Ice Beam, and Exola wants to take advantage of that and does soft boiled. All right, Exola, I think is going to. I don't know if Exola is going to switch or not. Actually, Predakiller is the one that's going to switch. Clefable, I think, is just either going to do soft boiled or some sort of. There we go. Toxic, predicting the Cleric. But it's a Cleric, so that means Altaria can Heal Bell and recover the Toxic, so there we go. Alright. And the Heal Bell. That means that Caesar is no longer burned and Altaria is no longer poisoned. Alright, so Kanga we all know that Kanga has low kick. I don't know what other moves Kanga has, or maybe Kanga's used them and I probably forgot what they were, but I think that the Kanga does have some sort of normal move, whether it be double edge or return. Alright, so Kanga's going to switch into Haunter. Altaria is going to be Toxic, but it won't affect Haunter because Haunter is also a poison type, as well as a ghost type. Haunter is going to switch into Kangaskhan. And what is Altaria going to do? Altaria is going to do a flamethrower. Alright. I'm sure Predakiller at the back of his mind was hoping that that flamethrower would burn Exoa's Kangaskhan. Alright. So what's going to happen here? My estimation is that Kanga... I think that Kanga... Yeah, Kanga's going to switch into Quillfish, alright? But yeah, I really think that Kanga either has double edge or return. I really think that. I mean, we all know that it has low kick, but... Alright. So Altaria is going to switch into Hitmontop. Alright. Hitmontop cuts down the attack stat, but I don't think that really matters for Quillfish because this is not a physical Quillfish. And usually, you know, I've seen physical Quillfish around, but it's not a usual thing. You know, Quillfish is not usually a physical. It's not usually built physically. There we go. Trying to find the right word there. All right, so rough. Alright, great. So, Will-O-Wisp. Will-O-Wisp missed. Alright. And Pursuit does prove fatal against Haunter. Kanga comes out, and what turn is this? Number 33? Yeah. Turn number 33 or 32 is the first turn. Sorry, is the first turn that something knocked out, and that something is Haunter. We are still waiting for a projected for a general direction of where this match is going, because even though Haunter knocks out, it does not mean that Exoa is out of the water yet. I mean, he does have spikes on the ground. And I was right. Kanga does have a stab normal move, and that stab normal move is return. And on turn number 34, there has been another knockout confirmed. Credeli has been knocked out by Exola's Kanga's return. Alright. Kanga is going to go into Manantine. Not Man. But Meganium. This is not NU. Manantine is NU. Alright, so yeah, Meganium has been knocked out with Kanga's return. This match is kind of moving. It was moving a little slow at first, but then the moment that there were some knockouts, the match started to briefly speed up. And Kanga, both of these Kangas, somebody might switch. I don't know who, but somebody might switch. Or both of them might try to do return and try to etch down each other. That could also be a possibility as well. Actually, if I were Predakiller, I would probably go into my Hitmontop, because Hitmontop has Intimidate, and that lowers down the attack, and Kang can't. I don't think Kang can really do that much with the return if it's intimidated. Yeah, so I think that Predakiller's Kanga, I think, is gonna possibly go into Hitmontop. Yeah, all right. I think is kind of thinking right now. He's kind of thinking. All right. All right. So, yep. I was actually wrong. I thought it would go into. I thought that Predakiller was going to go into Hitmontop because of the Intimidate. But Altaria is a good choice too. Altaria is a good choice. But Kanga is going to do a lot, and yeah, for Predakiller's sake, I kind of wish he went into Hitmontop, because Hitmontop intimidates Kanga. But yeah, Kanga is going to, you know. Now, my suspicion, and I don't see any leftovers recovery here, but my suspicion is that this Kanga could be choice banded. That is my suspicion. I don't know if it's true or not, but that is just a suspicion, and I am really feeling bad for Predakiller right now. Predakiller, I think he kind of slipped here. I think you should have went into Hitmontop to try to intimidate Kanga. Even if Hitmontop were to faint, I think that Predakiller would still be in a better position than you'd be in right now. Why is he? I mean, I'm asking myself, why is Predakiller not going into Hitmontop? I mean, even though Hitmontop can be knocked out, the Intimidate can lower down the attack, though. I mean, that'd be. Predakiller, do not go into Kangaskhan. Do not. Ah, come on! Come on! What are you doing? Hitmontop can. Ah, man, this is the. I don't know. Predakiller, I don't know what's going on right now, but. At least you knocked out Clefable, though. At least you knocked out Clefable, which is, you know, kind of a good sign, but... Oh! Okay, Predakiller. Good! Yes! Yes! Thank you for heeding my advice. Thank you! That would have helped you a lot if you would have... Okay. Oh! Fake out. Alright. Oh, okay. I don't know. Predakiller, you're really interesting. I gotta tell you that. Ooh, poison point. Yeah, I think that yeah, I think that that Predakiller, if he would have went into Hitmontop and would have done Intimidates, I think he would have been able to pull it off a little bit, but for some reason he did not go into Hitmontop, and you know, that was kind of the death nail to Predakiller's match here. That was kind of the death nail here. Oh man, Predakiller, I feel so bad for you. Alright. Anyways, that's gonna be it. And this might actually not might. I know this is the last. Well, I know this this announcement. This is the last tournament that I plan to do in this particular studio. This is the last tournament. So there we go. And anyways, this is Overwatch YouTube channel. And Michael, thank you so much for being here. And yeah, great, no problem. Anyways, this is the Roy Rogers News Channel. Don't forget to comment or subscribe to my channel, like or dislike the content that you see here. This is the Roy Rogers This is the Roy Rogers News Channel signing off. Fast, accurate, unbiased Roy Rogers News.